Hello everyone. Today we are looking at preparation for interview part 2. Very vital things I will share with you today as well. If you are yet to watch part 1 of the prep for interview into the nursing training school or any university, it's on the channel, so I encourage you to actually follow on it and watch that part even before zooming into part 2. So one of the things that will happen as well as a prep up to your interview is the arrival to the destination, which is the campus you're going to be running the interview. So these are the colleges that you have applied to or the university. So if it is 2 or 3 of the colleges, based on the way the messages will come to you and then your scheduled date, you will need to arrive there. Now, there are some people who will be coming from farther away from the college. So it's advisable for you to arrive there a day before to smooth up the process in the morning. If you're not so much far away from the college or the school and you feel you can come there early in the morning of the interview, it's actually also okay. You can get in there. Now, one of the most important things is that you need to arrive there very early, at least 30 minutes before the scheduled time, because there are some processes you need to go through. Now, before you even arrive at the premises or the college, your dressing is one of the key things you need to check. So I've spoken about it already in my part 1 of the prep for interview video. You can actually watch that. Then another thing is the message that will come to you will have a list of some documents you need to bring. So when you're getting into the interview, make sure you have all those documents carried along. Photocopies, very fine, but originals will be demanded. So disaggregate all of them, photocopies aside, originals as well aside. Then when you get onto the compound, you may be required to pay an interview fee. So you'll be directed to quickly move into the account section and make the payment. Make sure you pick up your receipts, which you will keep. Some schools as well require that you fill some interview form. It's optional. If you get into a school that there is a need for you to fill it, then that's it. If not so, there's no problem at all. You can just pay and make sure you have a grasp of your receipts and keep it with you. Now, in the morning before the oral interview, most of the schools do what you call an aptitude test. So you do some test writing early in the morning before the interview itself starts. It could be an essay, it could be some shortish mathematics questions that you solve. So it depends on the school. So take notice of that as well. Then make sure that after your test has been written, you may be asked to come back to sit at your various positions where you left off to write the test. Make sure you have your documents with you whilst you are seated. Then when it is your turn for you to get inside the interview room, you go along with the required documents that you are asked to bring, right? So you do the grouping properly, verified documents which are originals aside, and photocopies as well aside. Now, before you enter the interview room, if it is your turn, you need to get in there, you knock, wait for a while, and listen to response for a feedback to come for you to enter. Then you do so. When you enter, you don't sit, you hold your documents, your hands at the back. If you are a gentleman, hands by your side. You wait for a response or a direction. They may welcome you, you respond, or first you greet them, then they welcome you, then they now instruct you to sit. Then you can sit. So then the process from there will start. Apparently, I'll be doing a proper question typing videos on what will happen whilst you have actually now arrived inside the interview room. So these are for the second part of the preparation for interview for nursing training school or university. Thank you very much for watching.